Katana number 4, written by Ann Nocenti, art by Alex Sanchez. So last issue, Katana's katana broke, and all the souls inside managed to escape. And so this issue picks up immediately after that. She sees all the souls standing around. Seems like there's only like 5, give or take, and Killer Croc is there. And all of a sudden, there's this young girl soul that immediately jumps off the boat they're on, takes a piece of Katana's sword along with her, and is like, "I'm gonna go cut some stuff." And that's she just swims away. She'll show up later. Then we see the remaining 4 souls, which are a weird looking like samurai that also has pointy ears, a dragon, Katana's ex-husband, dead husband. I don't know how you'd say that, and Creeper, which is a guy we established somewhat before. So at that point, Katana lunges after Croc. He just backhand her away. She lunges again. He continues to backhand her away and just like, stop it. I'm going to keep doing this if you keep on attacking me. And then Creeper's like, hey, Katana, hey, here's the thing. We came out of your sword, and I'm Creeper. I've got these chains, and I've done some bad things and whatnot. But here's the thing. If we came out of your sword, if you fix your sword, does that mean we all go back? Do I die again? Because I can't have that happen. No. So she's like, I don't know. Like, why are you asking me? Like, we'll just, whatever. And he's like, okay, regardless, I'm going to kill you later. I got to go find a body to hitch myself to. So see ya. So he flies off. And then her husband's soul is basically like, hey, I got to go too. Here's the thing. Being in your soul was like being in purgatory. Like, it was just me sitting at a bus stop for a bus that was never going to come. It was maddening. Also, why didn't you just get over me? Do you think I wanted you to just like waste your life away sleeping with a piece of steel? No, like, go fall in love with someone else. Live your life. Be happy. What are you doing? I'm out. And so she just disappears. The dragon starts flying away, and Killer Croc is like, wait, hold on. You're the reason I wanted to break the sword. I'm coming with you. Dragon's like, all right, keep up. And then we see the samurai guy, and he's like, okay, I guess I'll take care of her. And he picks up Katana and like teleports her back home. And when she wakes up, Junko is there saying, oh, hey, good morning, Katana. Or should I say whatever her actual name is, because I'm blanking on it. So then we get the scene with that tattooed woman, Shun, and we see the soul of that girl has arrived. She punches the lady watching after Shun in the face, goes over and like uses some weird magic stuff to put Shun unconscious, and then immediately goes to cut off Shun's foot because it shows her clan's future, which we don't get a name for it, but it's not the Dragon Clan. So at that point, Katana wakes up and she explains the whole story to Junko of like, oh, here's like all the stuff that happened, and now I need to go restore my sword. And she's like, yeah, well, here's the thing. You're missing a piece of your sword. So you got to go to Japan and find the greatest sword makers. You got to do the Kill Bill. Go do the Kill Bill thing. She's like, okay, like I will, but first I'm just going to take a nap. And she just falls asleep. Next panel, she wakes back up again. And it says, you've wasted a lot of time, Katana. You've been asleep for far too long. Go to Japan. Go find some people. And don't worry about it being a supernatural sword. Just get a normal sword. Just a good sword. Like, that's so much more important. And also go see Shun again. Here's some fake gold that'll let you buy the lady who watches her. So she goes in past the lady, and she goes up to Shun, and Shun's still injured from all the attacks she had the other night. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Shun. I let this happen to you. I will not stand for it. And she storms out. So then Creeper makes his way to a ship graveyard where Jack Ryder is. And Jack Ryder is a character who appeared in Phantom Stranger for 1 issue, died, and now he's here. And the Creeper's just like, hey, I've ridden your body before. We've had a thing. We were simpatico. Now I'm going to do it again. And it just happens. So then we see she's working in the store a couple of days later. Her boss is like, you look like death. You're not getting any tips. And she's like, sorry, I'll go home. He's like, I didn't say that. Keep working. And then she goes out later as Katana. Creeper attacks her. And it's basically the same conversation again of like, hey, if you fix that sword, am I going to die? And she's like, I don't know. And then they just continue to fight. And Creeper basically says, I can't take the chance. I'm going to kill you anyway so that you can never fix your sword. And Katana makes the point of like, I got a new sword in the meantime. I went to Japan. I got a new sword. That all happened. Maybe. But it's not as good as my old sword. It feels like crap. And so Creeper lunges after her. She just does the flip thing off a roof to throw Creeper off, and she's like, you want to kill me? Psh, good luck with that. And that's the issue. Okay. I've got basic issues with how the characters act in general and the pacing. But the pacing is more so the problem because like there's a part in this story where she falls asleep and then wakes up in the very next panel with no sign of time passing as having happened. Like, the only reason a character should be doing that is if you are making a point earlier in the story that she's extremely tired, which they didn't, or that something happens in the brief time where they're asleep, which they also didn't. So why are we bothering to have a single panel where she falls asleep, wakes back up, and then we just continue the story as we were previously doing it? It's maddening. And then add in the pacing of like, you have to go to Japan, find a sword guy to get you some new swords. And then that just kind of apparently happened off panel because now she has new swords. So I don't know. I don't know why we're doing half this crap. So overall, I'm not a fan, if that's not obvious. I'm going to give this one I'll give it a 2.5. And the only reason for that 0.5 is that at least I followed it. Like, its pacing is awful, and I don't agree with the jumps that it's making, but at least I understood A to B to C. But that is such a mild, compliment on this general critique that it's barely worth that 0.5 bump.